Hi, it's Montina here, and today, yes, we are connecting the dots in the great state of Georgia. That is my goal, is to help you connect the dots. So let's look at the Atlanta Beltline. I will be sharing opportunities and information throughout the state of Georgia, but for now, we're going to focus on Atlanta. So let's look at the Atlanta Beltline. Now, if you're not familiar with the Atlanta Beltline, then you may want to visit the website. You probably have been on the Beltline. It is absolutely amazing. It's a great place to walk and shop and eat. Plenty to do, okay? If you haven't been there, come down to the Beltline. But I want to focus on procurement because that's the things that we're talking about. If you're watching my videos, you're an entrepreneur, you're a business owner, hey, maybe you're thinking of starting a new business. I've been doing business for 10 years full time. More than that in business, but 10 years full time, which is important because this is not monopoly money. This is not a side hustle. This is full time for me. All right, so let's look at procurement. So I went in here and actually pulled up a spotlight for one of the procurement, part of the procurement team, one of the staff members. This is Sabrina Clark. So you can go in here and look at it. But one thing you'll start to know is as it relates to supplier diversity, procurement, they typically have other roles in other organizations. So if you see here, she was in the legal department of Georgia Power, which tells you she probably has a law degree. Maybe she doesn't practice, but she was there doing something. She has a speech communications degree. She has been in communications at the Metro Atlanta Chamber of Commerce. Then she took a position at GMSDC, which introduced her to supplier diversity. And then she's moved on to Atlanta Public Schools and Fulton County Schools. So Sabrina is sharp. She knows what she's doing. So she understands the space, and she is here to help women, diverse, underserved minority businesses. So at the time with APS, it was approximately 1%, and she was hired to help increase that percentage, and she took it from 1% to 30%. So she's serious about this role. So let's look at procurement opportunities at the Atlanta Beltline. So where are they, and how do I know about this? Because I'm in the know. I'm connected in the community. I'm sharing. No one's holding anything from you. You just have to do the work, and I want you to start thinking about procurement outside of the Georgia Procurement Registry. So what I want to look at right now are some of the solicitations, because you might be thinking, well, Atlanta Beltline, yes, they have open opportunities. And then we're going to quickly look through the policy. You need to understand how to bid. Okay, meaning how many bids do they need as a minimum? How much are they procuring? What is the bid process? What does it look like? So these are the two open, but look at the past public opportunities. There are production management services. So there are services outside of construction, insurance brokerage. I saw a videographer on here for services, and this is 2023. Okay, so these are recent requests. So no matter what you do, there may be an opportunity for you. May or may not, but if you don't come out and look, you will never, ever know. Okay, so again, there are opportunities. But here's something I want you to at least start thinking about when you're visiting these websites for procurement. I want you to look at the policy. So this is a lot to read. I know it's 35 pages, but what I like to do is just kind of skim through. But what's most important is here at the end, their process summary chart. Okay, so for small purchases up to $24,999.99, they can take 1 to 3 days. And guess what? They can attach a quote form with 3 quotes. So that lets you know they have to have a minimum of 3 quotes. And then they need a complete detailed scope of work specifications. But guess what? They don't really need to have an RFP. They don't have to advertise. So they're only advertising bids, right? RFQ, RFP, RFQs, ITBs, if they're over $200,000 or more. So this tells you information you need to know. Okay, so if you see it out and, hey, it's advertised in the newspaper, this is a pretty big bid. If it's not, then there needs to be 3 quotes. So again, keep this in mind, and it's different for every single agency, every single business. This is on the government side, okay? It's different on the corporate side. So again, just want to show you some information as we're connecting the dots. Sign up for the next call that I host. These are weekly, really until I tire out, y'all. I am committed to helping you connect the dots. I'm not selling you anything on consulting. The only thing my company does is we build amazing websites, really for traditional and service-based businesses. We build websites that work. I have an amazing team. We've been doing it a long time. I know what the procurement, odds to booze, those that are looking for you, I know what they're looking for, and they're not looking for janky websites. I know you're like, I build it myself. I can tell. I really can. And some of you all, you know, your website is your most embarrassing piece to your business. So get it fixed. That's all we do. But anyways, let me help you connect the dots in the great state of Georgia. So join the next call. It's free. And I'll be sharing more information just like this. All right. Have an amazing rest of the day.